Hey there, dudes and dudettes! Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And today, we get the Ice Palace. Here's a message from an unknown person, probably Zelda, since it doesn't actually say. But the message is in fact important. Using the Fire Rod will help us kill these Freezors. And really, without the Fire Rod, you can't even get in here, so it does sort of prevent you from doing this before Skull Worlds. In case you're trying to cheat this place out and get the secret dungeon item before you're supposed to. Now, the Ice Palace is pretty interesting. There's lots of... I don't want to say... There's not a lot of crazily unique mechanics, but there's a lot of stuff we haven't seen before, and it's very, circular, I guess is how we're going to say it. Lots of sort of repeating through several rooms just to get to one destination. It's important you do this, by the way. As you can see, all these, Pengator, I don't know. But, there's a bunch of them, and they all kind of ram at you at once. And if you do a charge attack, you can actually kill everybody at once with a swing. That's how you get the compass before you get the map. For, like, I'm pretty certain that's the first time that's ever happened. And once again, it helps to know this shit's coming, I'll tell you that much. Thankfully, several of them get stuck on those little pots, and you can just sort of take out the rest of them. I know they're supposed to be penguins, or at least they're penguin-based in the English version, but they look like Kappa to me. Especially, I don't know, it's something about that hair-ish stuff. It looks kind of like the old man balding cut that Kappa have. I don't know. They're penguins, I guess, who are green. Shut up. This room's a little interesting. It's the first place I can remember that you have to use a bomb to progress like this in order to hit the switch. And this is me not doing it right. What the fuck? Well, that was worth it. Okay, hit it. There we go. It's possible there's another way to do that. I don't know what it is if there's another way to do that. That's how I always do it. But yeah, once you've done that, you can just bomb this section, and since there's no black hole there, you can obviously fall down. The bombable section here is actually bullshit. Thankfully, our anonymous friend decides to tell us exactly how to kill the Stalfos warrior, which is to kill him with a weapon that is alternative to the sword. Now, this actually means multiple things. You can drop a bomb and kill him instantly, which is what I do. However, if you're crazy pants nuts, you can actually kill them with a boomerang by hitting them over and over and doing it over and over and over again because you're crazy and psycho and nuts and dumb. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Okay, I guess if you're out of bombs, then you can do it, but even then, I don't think you should do it. Also, I'm pretty damn certain I've run through here before, and it does not... Fuck, man! It does not want to let me. Whatever, I don't care anymore. You can all just die. Leave me alone. There we go. Alrighty then, so, I just messed it up. That's pretty awesome. Alright, problem solved. Not even really sure why that switch was there, but whatever, I'm not going to complain. It's an interesting little area. I tend to do this in multiple sweeps just to make sure that I have enough time for the fire to pass and me to grab that skull pot thingy over there. And I'm not going to claim I have the best method of doing this, but it works, I guess. Aw, I missed one. This is another place I probably should have charged first, but whatever. And I've also killed all of those before in one hit, so that's fun to do. So, this big guy here, this is a blade trap, and to be fair, these little tiny ones, even though I've been calling them spikes, those are actually blade traps too. They're just bad baby blade traps who lack the motivation to be truly annoying like the other blade traps can be. They don't have the motion sensitive thing going on, so who cares? They're not scary. The big one does, although there's like only one of them in the game. Anywho, over here is where we need to go to progress. Well, not really. You can actually jump down either hole. This one's hidden and allows you to access the treasure, which we can't do anything with because I don't have a key yet, so screw it. If you drop down the other hole, you just sort of show up on the other side, don't have to move any rocks, which is always a nice thing. Okay, that was easier than expected. Damn it. Got overconfident. It's alright though. Got a little portable health thing right there. So, this one. You can actually walk across this. I've seen people do it. I'm not going to do it. Instead, what I'm going to do is just run here, then use the Pegasus boots and sort of cancel it right beforehand, and everything works fine. Which is good. Because I have many, many times just run straight into that pit. And I really didn't want to do that just now, so thank God. So we're still moving in a somewhat of a circle, but we actually haven't fully come around yet. We will actually be through these points again by the end of it. Over to the left is a place we will need to go later, but for now we haven't. We're actually going to head north. And interestingly enough, there's a telepathy brick up here, if I remember correctly, that doesn't make a damn lick of sense. Yep, there it is. Okay, I take it back. It makes some sense, but not a lot of it. I've never used that much magic power here, and on top of that, I don't think we've already been through the depths. We're sort of already pretty deep in it. And I don't really care about the rest of these, I'm just leaving them. Anyway, here's the awesome way to do this puzzle. Yep. And of course there's this. If you're really smart, you can just hookshot back and forth. And I don't remember, does this do anything? Nope, it's lies. Anyway, yeah, you can just sort of hookshot. Man, I wish I could talk today. You can hookshot back and forth. If you head down this, pop back up. Guess what happens? Look at that! The skull's back, so now I don't have to waste magic power crossing these stupid spikes for no reason. Not that magic power is really that important right now, but when it comes down to it, I might as well take the telepathy talking brick people's advices. Those were all words that were effective. Oh my god! I really like to hide those things on you. And this right here is actually one of my favorites of the little environmental puzzle things. I thought this was really clever when I was a kid. Especially it's misleading considering the fact that that tongue monster thingy appears in multiple areas, and this is the only one you can actually pull the tongue of. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, you get the dungeon map and the key pretty much in the same damn spot. And now we have to head all the way back to the treasure chest, which isn't actually all that far. Considering we spawn here again, which may not look familiar to you right now, but it is actually a very close location. Whoa, God! Nope! Ah, oh, damn you, Anti-Fairy. It's alright, though. There's a lot of magic pickups here, so basically, nope. Fell for you again. No harm, no foul is what I was trying to say. Before I got interrupted by evil sparkles. Evil sparkles! Alright, so this again. Because it was so much fun last time. Here, I'll just do it right. The big concern is, you may notice how I always place it far away. If you put it right next to the switch, it will in fact hit it like 2 or 3 times, and you can get yourself stuck or just do dumb stuff in the process. And unfortunately these guys also respawn, so we'll have to deal with them again. Which is not really that big of a deal. Also, you'll notice there's some serious sprite slowdown, and it's caused by the droppable bombs, not even the enemies. It's kind of interesting. You know what? Screw you. Just ruined my day again. Oh my god. Oh. Hate you, spike room with a movable floor. Alright. Now, there is actually a smarter way to do this than what I did last time, and here it is. Whee! That was fun. Oh, you bitch, I thought I was being tricky. I just look stupid. Yeah, let's just pretend I did that awesome the first time. Alright, so we've actually almost circled back to the treasure room. Damn it! That is twice I've not gotten that. Alright, whatever. And if we pass this blade trap, we will be pretty much there. As you can see, there's a door I haven't opened here to the side. That door will become important later. For now, I have one concern, and that is to get the dungeon's treasure. And we are almost there. Eat fire! Hooligan. Alright, here we go. The blue mail. Blue mail halves your damage, which is awesome. Or halves the damage you take. And it's pretty cool because Link has a new look. This is, of course, reminiscent of the original Zelda games in which Link could purchase the rings. Sorry, yeah, the ring, which would change his outfit. And, of course, actually, I don't think that's in Zelda 2, is it? It's just in Zelda 1. Anyway, it's reminiscent of that. It was brought back for Legend, or God damn it, what game is this? Link to the Past. And of course, the next time it shows up in Ocarina of Time, it'll be completely different. And it will still have the same colors. In fact, I think they'll use the same colors all the way through the series. However, they'll have different purposes. Now, this room. This room's interesting. So if you come to this dungeon after you do the, the Misery Mire, you can actually use a item that you'll get in the Misery Mire to get through this area quicker. You just use it right there. But since I'm not talking about spoilers, we're not going to actually go too much further than that, other than to say it can happen. Instead, I'm going to show you how you do it without going to the Misery Mire, because, you know, this is actually kind of what you're supposed to do instead of being a cheater. Awful, dirty cheater. I don't need anything in those skull pots, so I'm just leaving. Alright. We are now pretty much done. There is exactly one thing left, which is to get something to be able to drop onto that switch. Also, as you can see, you can go here if you want to get some fairies, which is nice. I think I'm out of fairies again, aren't I? Whatever. Oh, never mind. I guess not. And that puts us right back here. Oh, come on. Just let me go through. There we go. What the hell that was about. Alright, so, as you can see, with this switch down, we can actually access those little ice blocks. You could actually push all of them down if you wanted, but that's not really necessary. Only one of them needs to go down. No, no! Oh, God, I thought I was going to escape that thing. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. What we need to do is sort of circle back around. Now, we can actually do this without leaving this floor, which is the key. If you leave this floor, you're going to have to go through the conveyor belt area again, which is annoying. Or actually, I guess we do leave the floor. We drop back down. Sorry, my brain's dying. Anyway, regardless, if you do it the other way, you will have to use the convention or the conveyor belt floor area. God damn it, I need to stop picking that thing up. You know what, fine, I'm just leaving. But this way circumvents that. The bonus, of course, of circumventing it is that we can actually beat the level. I don't know where I was going with that at all. The other way would be wasting your time, so yeah. Wait, hold on. Never mind. Wait a minute, I'm retarded. I just realized... Oh, god damn it. Anyway, forget I did this. I had it right. For some reason, I thought I mixed up going for the treasure versus where I actually needed to go. So, for some reason, I forgot that it doesn't matter which hole you take. It's totally fine. And here we are. This bottom left one is the one you want to push forward. Doing so puts a block here, which means... Look at that. Puzzle solved, motherfuckers. Enjoy that bomb. Just sit there and think about what you did. Alright, so, to the left is the boss. To the right is some pickups, which are nice if you are missing a couple hearts and you want to get that fixed. Like, say, maybe, oh, I don't know, me? Oh, god damn it. I totally should have hit more of them. Whatever. Okay, I actually thought there were going to be hearts there, so that is not my fault. Anyway, this stone reveals the dungeon, and we head in, only to fight our boss! The boss for this level is, of course, named Cold Stare, because he is cold and stares at you. The only way to break the ice, just like Zelda / the other guy who shall not be named, and didn't name themselves anyway, said, you need magic power here, otherwise, you're not going to be doing a whole lot. Except for maybe staring at things, and that's kind of stupid. Once you blow up the rock, and by rock I mean ice, Cold Stare turns into 3 little versions of himself. You have to kill them all. It's not even like one's the real version, and... Nah, just kill them all. Move around a lot too, so the ice doesn't fall on you. It's not really that hard of a fight. And each one blows up like a boss and causes this crazy amount of lag. There we go. 3 more hearts. And only 2 more diamonds with little girls inside? I think so. You are, in fact, welcome. So here's an interesting thought. This game constantly talks about the 7 wise men. There are in fact 7 sages in Ocarina of Time, which, let's be honest, was based around the idea of kind of fleshing out the imprisoning war. And yet, those 7, in fact, are not all human beings. So if they're descendants of all 7 wise men, was there some crazy fish sex going on? Because I want to say yeah. Yeah, Fish Goron sex. Fish Goron man, Gerudo, everything was just getting all over the place. And I just ruined Zelda for your innocent 6-year-old self forever. Yay! I don't know why I hit that thing. Anyway, let's get out of here. There's a couple things I want to do in this area, but the most important of which is to pick up Pick up what could be my best friend, to be honest. I'm trying to think if I have a better friend. I'm gonna go with no. Anyways, we're heading down all the way back to the ice cave, or the cave where we got the ice rod. Now, the reason we're doing this is to, like I said, pick up a friend. It's one of several, I believe actually 2 areas you can pick up one of these. And if you don't know what it is, well then you haven't been reading the comments on these videos at all. And then good for you, because in general, YouTube comments are awful. Not my videos, because my friends are awesome. But I mean, like, in general, it's probably a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. But you can read my comments, because they're sweet. And poignant. Anyway, we're getting rid of a fairy, because this is a shrine full of fairies, and fuck it, she needs to be with her brethren, or sistren, or something. Anywho, I'm gonna get the bug-catching net, and I was gonna make that dramatic, but it doesn't work at all. And if I can catch the bitch... Booyah! There he is! We caught a bee. Not just any bee, a sparkly bee. Or the good bee. Now, the good bee is pretty awesome, and I think I lied earlier. I'm pretty certain this is the only location in the SNES game you can get him. In the GBA version, you can buy them, I believe, in the Dark World. But why would you want to do that when you could pick up this one? Anyway, you can let him out, you can beat the crap out of things, you can bring it, he always comes back, and he's just, you know, the best friend a man could have. Which is why I think everyone just has to agree that he is named the Bikari Warrior. So everyone welcome Bikari and Steve the Duck. Anywho, we're heading off to the Misery Mire. Now, this place can only be accessed by having the flute. You head to this location, use this teleporter, and you're done, son. Misery Mire is pretty interesting. There's a couple of heart pieces which we need to grab first before we actually head in the dungeon. I'm not going to head in the dungeon this video, obviously, because I guess it's not all that obvious. But regardless, I'm still not doing it. Just because I don't want to pad the time out. There's a piece of heart for us. There are, in fact, only, I want to say, 2... Sorry, I'm stupid. There are only 3 more pieces of heart left, and only 1 more we can get at this point. So let's go grab that. What do you say? Also, right here, in this other strangely mouth-like ivy cave, fairy fountain, which we don't need. And I've never had an opportunity to actually use. This particular little nook will put us right by this particular giant rock, which hides a particularly wonderful cave. And inside is a puzzle, which isn't a very good puzzle, because, like, I don't think you can actually lose it. But whatever. It's the last piece of heart we need right now. Anyways, that's it. We've got a portal back to the Dark World, which we'll take. And of course, there's actually one last cave here. Really, there's not a lot to do in the Misery Mire, so this is kind of it. I figured I'd stop by, even though it's entirely pointless. There's just a weird little mosquito man. At least he's wearing shoes, because that's what's important. If you ever get turned into a mosquito man, make sure you bring your shoes. This hint right here, which we have to pay for, as per Dark World policies, basically lays out that we need to use the ether magic. Now, that's the term they're going to use for it, is move the air around. Basically, it's because it causes a giant fucking lightning storm above your head, or something equivalent. But yeah, that's the idea, is that the rain is caused by monsters. We could stop it at any time by using a big, showy, goddamn magic spell. Which I'm gonna do. As soon as I can find the place. There we go. Alright, so in case you can't figure that out, I never actually talked to that guy. Yeah, the ether symbol, it's right there. So you just use ether, and there goes the rain. And of course, the scary ivy eyeball dungeon entrance pops right out of the mire. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Next time, we'll be heading into the Dungeon of the Misery Mire, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm just talking deep now. Bye.